Okay guys, I've been talking a while now for the last few days at least about the Terra Luna Classic price, and could we see some pretty big moves to the upside? Well, it appears as though we are going to get that transition to separate the most recent that has emerged from Kwon. What's the deal with the lowercase and the Terra Classic cost is beginning to move? Is it will proceed? All things considered, we should figure out in this video show buy into the channel, where you're each and every day attempting to acquire you the most recent crypto to help you developing your portfolio. Also, how about we get into it? So the worldwide digital currency market has been a level day with everything taken into account. Was Click revive their 27,400 on Bitcoin beginning to move a tad as of now 1.16 trillion, with one of the better entertainers being something like enormous coin even spotted, Litecoin around 3%. In any case, assuming we come right down the rundown to the 68th most noteworthy position cryptographic money at the present time, we see Terra Luna Classic up to the 11s, exchanging around 1.45% up and 0.1% facing BTC with $40 million in volume and market cap drifting around that $650 million imprint now. You may be thinking, alright, what's happening to a little? Indeed, we got this news, it says. Legal counselors for Kwon's organizer behind Breakdown Crypto issue A Terraform Labs has mentioned a U.S. court to excuse charges brought against him by the Protections and Trade Commission, incompletely as a result of the absence of court filings from Friday's show. We'll investigate those court filings in a moment. Yet for what reason is this significant? Indeed, the South Korean government has formally expressed that they don't trust there to be a case to deal with serious consequences regarding Kwon, and subsequently there is no case to answer with regards to the Terraform Labs and it being a security or an issue with that coin. Also, I feel that means a lot to see now. Is the Korean government rather than, say, the US? Be that as it may, positively it's a positive development, says Kwon. Has been on the run from controllers since the breakdown of the multi-billion-dollar crypto venture in May 22nd, and was captured in Montenegro last month for endeavoring to go with distorted archives. Presently, following his capture, the SEC charged the South Korean public with protections extortion, which is yet to be brought to preliminary. It says here the common claim against segment the SEC neglected to demonstrate individual ward as items referred to by the controller were accessible to the world and not coordinated at a U.S. individual, the 47-page supporting report for a movement to excuse the charges said. It likewise says that computerized resource associated with the case the steady coin USDC/USDT doesn't fall under the domain of the C since it is a money and not a security. Furthermore, I feel that is extremely fascinating that they've been raised here. Like I said, there's forever been this discussion about Kwon and whether he was on the run, whether it be ought to be totally at risk for the breakdown of UST, and in a general sense, we say he is ever going to be brought to court? Indeed, we can investigate. At this article, this is the full 47-page archive around the court filings from the Terraform Labs legal advisors asking the Protections and Trade Commission to excuse this case. Presently I will go through the entire thing. Yet I needed to simply provide you with the synopsis of the very focuses they are attempting to bring and why it is significant. So the essential proclamation I will peruse from this since I think it is extremely fascinating. So it says TFL made USTA stablecoin intended to keep a value equivalent to $1 in Luna, a sidekick computerized resource for help the new decentralized finance framework on Fear blockchain. USTC is a money and not a security, and TFL and different individuals from the Fear local area created decentralized applications, giving extra use case to UST and Luna including the Mirror Convention and Anchor Convention. What's more, I believe it's vital that they're setting out the outright clearness around that. Not a security is a computerized cash, and I feel that is significant. So is the air conditioner resources infringement of the enrollment of hostile to extortion arrangements for the government protections regulation concerning UST Luna, Wrapped Luna, M8 resources and Mirror token, as indicated by the air conditioner's own claim as well as the materials integrated by reference. Also, those cases fizzle. Here's where it gets pretty intriguing, it says. To begin with, the SEC has neglected to argue realities adequate to help individual wards over the litigants. The supposed U.S. deals were private deals to institutional buys made. Anonymous substance not named as a litigant. So second, the significant inquiry convention at the fair treatment provision, the APA prohibit from the SEC from utilizing government protections regulation to help locale over the computerized resource for this situation. In addition, the advanced resource isn't protections under the test enunciated in SEC, roadway to the expressway test expressing there that it isn't the case. Its third, TFL led no open contributions required. SEC enlistment, and fourth, The SEC neglects to lead material distortions and impressions, and the SEC finishes up without adequate real claims that explanations that youngster avocation versatile installment administrations utilizes PAC stablecoin were misleading, and I believe that is extremely fascinating in this state here. Look, the court ought to excuse the air conditioner, and it's completely with bias, and I believe that is a vital point. So regardless of whether which will be tossed out, I believe it's unquestionably an inquiry to be added. However, again, what does it show me? Indeed, it shows that there is a shift. There shows there is a huge possible here. Frugality or Kwon confesses all. All things considered, we could totally begin to see Terra Classic move now. Clearly Terra Luna and the now outdated Terra Luna Classic are especially unique as they were earlier, yet we want to see Terra and the Terra Classic advantage from this. In the event that we make a glance at the cost move on both, we see, like you expressed, absolutely in the Terra Classic climbing to test this multi-day. Presently we haven't tried the multi-day for a long while now. We got dismissed before on and has returned, yet we're hoping to involve the 9 as help, so it'd be exceptionally fascinating to see MACD beginning to drift in the correct course, yet testing this 20 and break it be perfect. Once more we likewise see USTC on a decent green min on the 4-hour coming up to test this multi-day, and Luna up 2%. Could be in any event, going to trial of 50, and we could get a few exceptionally bullish developments out of Luna, which normally will drag Terra Classic with it. So all things considered, very uplifting news, and like I said, individuals unquestionably answering this news in a positive manner. Presently we really do realize that Coin is having to deal with criminal penalties in the US as well as various different charges. Nonetheless, he is first going to be charged or will go to court in Montenegro, where he was seen as attempting to utilize counterfeit reports to go around. So it very well may be some still instability out there right now for both Luna and Terra Luna Classic. Once more, be that as it may, on the off chance that this all reaches a crucial stage and we truly see either a no case to reply or there isn't sufficient adequate proof to help a crook allegation in which a conviction is held, then, at that point, we could truly begin to see a few fascinating maneuvers for Luna work of art. Presently, on the off chance that we investigate what's happening over on the biological system of Luna work of art, we see the burns go on with incineration coins actually supporting that burn and hoping to pass Nitwit down. Presently they have a piece to go, yet certainly beneficial looking at incineration coming. They are supporting the Terra Classic burns as well as we have the Binance burn coming very soon. Presently, on the off chance that you believe I should drop a video with your forecasts concerning what that resembles, make certain to crush a like on this video, since then I can come and do it. Yet, we see lockdown consuming on the 23rd. We additionally saw 11 million emerging from beginning EX50. So we are certainly beginning to see a few additional burns, and I believe it's excellent to see that we are as yet proceeding to both flatten our state and we are totally cutting down that supply now. We have a lot of proposition actually going through the UTC repec. To recap, appears as though it is battling now, whether that comes to it, and many individuals beginning to discuss whether this is a thing that we can get going. I figure all things considered begins to turn out to be exceptionally fascinating when we cut the couple of things together, and afterwards similarly we additionally have. Guys, that is a big update. If you guys enjoy the content, you want to stay up to date. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.